Tonight, but Yardley was thinking something. Joe and Blue Star are on the scrap yard, and Blue Star and Joe were thinking of someone of safe day too. One day at the island soda, Yardley the LNER P1 with his two partners, Tony the LNER P1 and Douglas the LNER P2 were talking to each others. Well, so Yardley, said Douglas, so it would both is the same P Pacific for the grassy engines. How do it be possible you had turned to P2, as I say, said Douglas. I also know what's wrong with you that time there, Yardley, said Tony.
Well, this will be many years ago. Seems that time you two doesn't came to Soda,
said Boy.
That time I was on go to the scrapyard, take Tori's a scrap train to the scrapyard, and soon I heard a million voice. It was Diesel 10.
Who is Diesel 10, Yardley, said Douglas. I haven't heard about the brother, said Tony. Diesel 10, he's a BL Class 42 Diesel. He actually not like for the other Diesel. He had the big rubber hand. Is that right there, Yardley, said Tony.
Yes, true, Tony. Well, that time is that time when what's happened to Shine turned into the J50 that time. Yes, we know. But that time now turned to you want to kill me. And now I changed and I had the accident of Eric's the same place, and Price saved me. And now the world stay a few weeks to P2, that's all.
Just then, Blue Star and Joe, the twins of P1 and the Merchant Navy, came to see of the three males' engines.
Hey, Bricky. Hello, you two,
said Joe.
Do you guys talking about something?
said Blue Star. And Boyd was telling of Joe and Blue Star about for when he was actually just in the P2 and smashed the Rosie of the accident place and tell of the on the scrapyard in the distance.
So that time I got scrapyard and crashed like that,
said Boyd. And so Blue Star looked off to Joe.
I think we had the same thing like that. And Joe,
said Blue Star.
Yes, this is,
said Joe.
It's true.
Douglas knew of Joe and Blue Star's face looked upset. You okay there, Joe Blue Star? said Douglas. Is there something wrong? You look so worried like for Yardley. What's the matter? said Tony.
Well,
said Joe.
Well, we actually survived and we repaired it,
said Joe.
Wait, what?
said Boyd.
So very true there, boys,
said Blue Star.
We had got scrapped and then went back from England.
You guys do there, ladies? said Douglas. I have no idea, said Tony. That looked very creepy as hell.
Well, do you guys want to hear about us?
said Blue Star.
Sure, why not, dear Blue Star?
said Boyd.
You can tell us, how can cheer up, guys?
Joe had to sat deeper and tell about they would be scrapped on the scrap yard.
Well,
said Joe started.
When me and sister Pennington were pulling the express, well, there's really lots of any others like that there, sister,
said Joe.
Indeed, it's right,
said Blue Star.
The others are really not very good for like us. But that time when we were talking very much then,
said Joe.
Just the manager coming to see us, and he tell us we'll be today we saw last and go to the scrapyard way to be scrapped. Well, me and sister looked very cross about the other news. How can you do that time?
said Joe.
How can you scrap us with more powerful famous engine, you know? Thinking for me, how can you scrap us? We know that's the steam engine for here. But that the manager doesn't listen,
said Joe. Continued.
Well, he needs to send us to battle for the scrapyard to be scrapped. Well, the manager's left. We not feeling scared and nervous. Well, I think would be last day of this sister. May I time for? Alright then,
said Blue Star. And she looked very scared, and also Joe's as well. They doesn't know what's happened to day 2 that time.
Well, after that time, that day when we was actually go to scrap,
said Joe to start it again.
Well, we decided to take us to the same scrapyard. And I bought the phone of the class BL42 diesel, and I puffed way first. I said goodbye to sister and I left to my last journey.
And what happened to Blue Star there, Joe? Said Tony.
Well,
Said Blue Star.
Well, actually, I bought from the class already, so it take me to another scrap yard to scrap. I take me to the Vicarstown, the scrap yard, and I felt a little scared than the others. And then what's happened then? The girls?
Said Boy. Do you guys have been scrapped that time? Said Douglas.
The boy doesn't have their guys.
Said Joe.
Well, I actually stayed there all day for 1 week. After 1 week after, I needed to start maybe scrap, and then I heard a steam engine distant. Is it steam? I think it's running here. I don't know who and she or he the engine, so I need to blow my whistle loudly and the engine can see me. And finally he see and I don't believe who I see.
Who will see you in the distance then? Joe. Said Douglas.
Well, it was Rosie that saved me.
Said Joe.
Rosie?
Said Boy.
Oh, I know, because one night she doesn't tell me where she was going. She was going to the Bow Inferno, so that's why she doesn't tell me like that. And that's how Rosie took a scrap train to the scrap yard. Maybe about here. And she was having the steaming. So like a steam engine.
Said Rosie.
Well, I just need to want Rosie to see me. Hello, is there anyone there?
Said Rosie.
Are you the fat controls Rosie on the other side?
Said Joe that time.
Yes, I am.
Said Rosie.
And you are... I was know about for Rosie in the distance, and I tell her about I need to be escaped. And Rosie very smart to me. Well, I think I'd like to help you warm out. It's only you and others that we need to escape.
Said Rosie that time.
Well, this is me and my sister. You need to help me.
Said Joe that time.
Sister only had a Vicarstown scrap yard and only be scrapped. Don't worry,
Said Rosie.
I can help you. I very smile very thanks to Rosie that time. Thanks, Rosie, that I can think like to escape. You're welcome.
Said Rosie that time.
And that time I got escape like survive because Rosie saved me.
Oh, I see there, Joe. Said Tony. That's a very good story. Very nice indeed, said Douglas. But what happened to Blue Star? Is she had been survived? Who saved her that time?
Well, I saved by the engines.
Said Blue Star.
Well, actually, I don't know how to say. I was in the Vicarstown scrapyard, and I was still waiting for someone to save me, but I didn't know there was no one to save me. I thought my life would be ending, and I just felt I give up that. I heard a whistle in the distance. Huh? Whose whistle was that? Well, I see the Victorion with 9F when I came to the scrapyard. That's very nicely. There should be others somewhere. Any others? Excuse me, madam, can you save me? I need to survive. That's why I feel scared of someone to scrap me. What the? You want to survive engine? I don't know. Well, don't worry, I'm gonna save you first. And that's why thanks to Victorion and Georgie's, I now survive like a battle survey. Well, nice story there, girls.
Said Boy. Nice try there, dude, said Douglas. I agree to too, said Tony. Joanne brushed off her right off Victorion's paint.
Oh, thanks then, guys. Then nothing nervous on my yard. Quite right too.